Got about 6 people going to the hospital. A porch just collapsed on Hardwood Street. They said there was quite a few people on there. So let's see what they got. They called for multiple ambulance, a lot of fire department, the drone unit.
I don't know.
So let's see what they have over here. They said the porch collapsed, multiple casualties. Well, we're not going to call them casualties. We'll call them injuries. So we're not too sure what's going on yet. They said the building structure has been compromised. So let's see what they have up there. They're trying to get the ambulance in there. They said at least 6 people are injured, so. Let's see what we have here.
Channel mode.
So I need you to go all out and have all EDTs respond to Woodrow and Blue and meet me here. All right, and then we'll deploy them from here. Woodrow and Blue.
So they activate all EDTs.
Still want to do the service unit EDTs, correct? Yeah, citywide service units. I'll go back up.
Bringing the drone up in the air right there. So, once again, we had a porch collapse, so like multiple people injured. At least 6.
Sure, go citywide and have them get on channel 3 right away so we know who's coming, okay? Absolutely.
This just happened, guys, so this I'm not sure if that person needs an ambulance too. He's laying on the ground. He may need an ambulance as well. Drones up in the sky. They said the integrity of the porch is pretty bad. It's in the back.
All right, all service-wide EDT service cars. You're going to be reporting to Woodrow and Blue. Everything up at Woodrow and Blue for those service cars. EDT 206. Switch over to channel 3 immediately.
They said the entire porch collapsed, so I'm not too sure. It looked like it pulled away from, well, I'm not going to say all that, but based on what I'm hearing, it sounds like it wasn't secured properly. Looks like they were having some kind of function on the porch. It was quite a few people on that particular porch, and it kind of gave way. You okay, man?
Okay, we gotta find out what happened, that's all.
Oh, I don't know.
They all say that.
Yeah, I can't, well, based off of what you see, what do you think happened?
A shooting.
No, not a shooting. Not even that.
Yes, ma'am. Rather. After talking to EMS, we're going to call at least one full notes on this.
So one person seriously injured.
One full note out on Woodrow.
One person seriously injured, and 5 others is pretty bad.
Okay, this is fine. I'm here. I'm right here. I'm okay. I'm right here. I'm over here. I'm over here.
So they called for 6 ambulance total. They got other resources coming over here as well. They're calling for the building inspector. So everybody's gonna be over here.
Lucerne and Woodrow, come down closer to the snake. Lucerne and Woodrow, we have pockets here for them, okay? Lucerne and Woodrow, EDTs, Lucerne and Woodrow.
I'm trying to go. I don't give a fuck. I'm going because my daughter is right there. I don't care. I don't fucking care what y'all say. I don't care. I'm going to go take my sister. I'm going to go get my daughter there.
What's that? I don't know the hospital. Get that information. We're going to stay right back here, right?
Like I said, this is so based on what allegedly happened. A lot of people were under some debris and stuff, so we're not too sure if that was true or not. But that's what we.
Yes, sir, go ahead. So, maybe if we have a District 4 EDT coming in here, can they divert, go to Boston Medical Center? We have the victim that's been called a full note on, have them go down there for a status update.
This is going to come down on the ISD building department because they're supposed to be inspecting these porches and make sure they're properly done the right way. A lot of these porches are old and they weren't really built to hold the capacity that people utilize it for now. And it's a certain way porches have to be built in order for them to be structurally sound. And if they're not doing that, that's what happens. So based on what I'm hearing, I think it wasn't secured to the building properly. And that's what the building inspectors are supposed to come out and make sure it's done. And matter of fact, the building inspectors don't even know what they're looking at. So when they come out, they don't really know what they're looking at. So they make up stuff, but they don't know what they're looking at. That's from what I gather. I have dealt with some building inspectors before, and a lot of them don't know what they're even talking about. Here come all the team from the tech rescue. They called it in they called it in as a tech rescue.
This guy here might need a ride on the ground.
That's the president of the fighter.
Are there some EMTs in this one?
I don't think they're inside there though. They're over there. They're probably at the scene. I think they're all down there. That's the president of the firefighters union right there. So the ambulance is going to try to back out. You just got to be careful when he's backing out. This is Hardwood Street, right? And I believe this is Dorchester, Hardwood Street, like hardwood floor, Hardwood Street. Ambulance is gonna back. Got multiple ambulances down there, so they're gonna try to get all these ambulances out of here.
I love asking for the day. You have a good one. Enjoy that.
So you got two ambulances coming out. I don't think they can make. Can they make that swing when they come out? They should be able to make that swing when they come out of there. He's probably gonna have to swing to the right and go to the left. It's fire truck. Well, that's an ambulance and a fire truck on my side there, so it's gonna be kind of tight.
Wait, we just identified.
You start cutting it now. You gotta cut it. You gotta cut it hard. There you go. You got it. Just watch out for that cruiser on your side. You got about 3 more feet behind you. That's it. You're good. She did pretty good getting that through there because that's a very tight spot. He's kind of close. I got you. I'm not gonna get in there way. Trust.
I understand. I just don't want the ambulance to have any obstructions, right?
I got you. He's cutting it too soon. He's cutting it way too soon. You might have to reposition that because he's not going to be able to swing that. Now start cutting it. Cut it now. You gotta cut it. You gotta cut it now. You're gonna miss the turn if you don't cut it.
Hey, bro, you got collars? Start 3.
I used to instruct people on how to drive, so he's good. I used to do a lot of instruction on driving when I was younger. They might end up taking him to the hospital. He's not stable on his feet, so they might have to check him out. He's definitely he might get some internal injuries. I mean, when you see somebody walking like that, and then they're walking kind of sluggish, and they're kind of young, that's not normal body movement. He could have internal injuries and don't even know it.
But they probably all need beds.
So far as we know, it's between 6 or 7. Well, actually, I think the number went up higher. So at least 7 people going to the hospital. I think they're working on 8, maybe 8 total. It look like it's total of 8. I could be wrong on this. Don't quote me on that. Looks like a total of 8 going to the hospital. I'm gonna put them on the backboard. The most important thing is you gotta stabilize the person. You can't go through that, my man.
I gotta get home.
They got that blocked off. You see the tape there, right?
Well, how am I gonna get home?
But they got the tape.
What do you mean, sir? Which number 38? Right now it's an active crime scene, so just give us a few moments and we'll see how I can get you on that.
The fire chief.
Come on, man. You live down the street. I know, but he's in front of the street.
See, they don't. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is.
Ask for one more BLS.
Wait, what happened down here? Pretty bad at scene. One of those decks collapsed.
Yeah, once they get settled in, they might be able to let you. Depending on where you're at, they can get you in there. Right now, everything's still active.
I came out. I thought I was going to be able to go. Live at 31. 38. I'll see if I can walk you down.
Another one.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll see if I can walk you down.
Look like he's pretty bad off. Like he's not as. It's the funny thing about this. I was looking at a porch in another town.
Echo, Yankee 905, the Charlie 421 is aware that they're described on this.
I was looking at a porch in another town, and I think somebody had did it like their own work on the porch, and I knew definitely it wasn't done the correct way, and you can see the integrity of it, how it was designed, and like they used nails rather than leg bolts. They didn't like tie into like a solid piece of wood. I mean, when you do sharp work like that, it definitely compromises the job that you're doing. And I always say, if you don't do that kind of work, don't try to do it. Like, I'm not a porch builder, so I'm not gonna try to build a porch. Now, I'll probably do my own porch, but I wouldn't try to do someone else's porch. Even though I probably could do a pretty good job at it, but still. Just, it's always important to do it the right way. Don't cut corners. Don't use cheap or low-grade wood. Always beef it up. If they call for a 2x6, do a 2x12. Or, you know what I mean? Go a little higher. That way you got more structure. If you're doing your stringers, put a stringer in the middle. Don't just put two stringers on the side. Put one in the middle as well. I mean that makes it more stronger when you're doing it that way. You're trying to help him out. He's lucky he's a nice guy, man. Somebody else they probably would have made him wait longer. I mean, you try to help people as much as you can, though, but you just don't want to rush them at the same time. Another backboard they're using over here. Because they don't know what's injured. If it's your back, your neck, it could be a whole lot of stuff. Once you fall. So
421 with that information, okay?
So you got a lot going on here.
She got info on the VIX. Please update you on 421.
So once again, I guess the entire porch collapsed. It's not even a partial collapse. The entire porch collapsed, gave way.
Hey, yo, right here. Yeah, perfect. It's just like two. We'll just do.
I'm not even sure what level. Somebody said the second level. I'm not even sure if that's true or not, but it looked like the entire structure gave way. So multiple ambulances had left out here. At least 3, 4, 5 ambulances had left. So.
Hey, what truck are you guys? All right, thank you. Your patient's right there. Before you take off, check with me. Just make sure that it's not in the video.
Ironically, I was doing something else. You'll probably see the video I was doing before this came along. I got a call from somebody and told me about that. I wasn't even really listening to the radio as much as I normally do. And they were like, get over it as quick as possible. Something's going on. And I said, all right, I'll get over as quick as I can. He's probably on his way over here. The gentleman from Channel 7, he called me and told me, hey, I'm coming from another part of town. Just go over there and see what you can see.
Yankee 905. Yankee 905. Do we have any officers who identified any witnesses that may have been on the porch at the time of the incident? We're going to have them transported up to headquarters.
So they're treating this as a crime scene.
All right, everybody.
Now, the landlord, whoever's the landlord, they could be held responsible if their porch is not inspected properly, not done properly. The landlord could, face charges. It depends on you know, to the severity of what took place. It all depends on if the DA wants to pick up charges and put them on the landlord himself. So we'll see what happens. It's too early in the game to see what's going to happen, but based off of what the outcome is, they may decide something. So that's what we have. They won't allow you down there, but it's further down, I believe, on the right-hand side, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the exact address, but actually, you know what? I do know the address. I think hold on. I think it's number 8. Because I got a lot of text messages that came through, so I think it's number 8 hardwood, if I'm not mistaken. I seen a lot of messages coming through when I was looking at the screen. Watch your back. He's gonna back up.
Yeah?
What's up, man? How you doing?
What up, boy?
What happened?
How you been, man?
Good.
You changed business?
No, I still do maintenance.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the truck? It's still loaded?
Nah, I got rid of that.
What happened here?
One of the porches collapsed over there. They're down the street. Yeah, it looked like a lot of people got injured.
Good seeing you, bro.
Good seeing you too, my man. I almost didn't recognize that beard, man. You going to full beard,
Bro,
man.
and I lost the weight.
Lost the weight. That's good though.
Yeah, because I said, fuck that. She said, you know what? You should hit the gym. I said, you know, it took me 2 months, bro. I lost 60 pounds.
Oh, that's good, man. Keep
and
up.
I kept it off for what? 10 years now.
There you go.
10 years.
Keep up. Keep them in check. Make sure you take care now. Good seeing you, my man. So this we have here. We have a porch that collapsed. Multiple injuries. All the victims are now on their way to the hospital. I think they're taken to multiple different hospitals. So far, look like one really serious one. Look like life-threatening injuries on one patient, but the other ones look like they're going to recover. So there are going to be a lot of newscasters coming down here. Usually the news people probably make it down here the next ETA like 10 minutes. So it's probably down like 10 minutes.
Yes, sir. Can you show me
Actually, my man just pulled up. He just pulled up just now. He was speeding.
No, he went to talk to tell him.
That's what we have so far. Multiple. I don't want to say. I'm saying it's not casualties. Multiple injuries, because we're not going to call them casualties. Multiple injuries.
Yankee Charlie 3.
What's up, man? It's down this way, but I think it's on the right. I'm not sure of the actual layout of that. It's on the left-hand side?
I think it's down at the other side.
Yeah, but you can't see it from that side.
Yeah.
Will you wait? I'm gonna walk over and see what I can see from that side. You see the back of it? 'Cause you probably could if it's on that side. Take a quick walk down. It can't hurt. Yeah, little exercise. So that's what we have so far. We have porch collapse, multiple injuries. Actually, I don't even have my other radio on either. Hold on, let's switch it up. They're on Bravo and B3, so channel 3. So you see, they called it as a tech rescue because of the severity of the situation.
Yankee C11.
C11.
Hey, how you
Yes,
doing?
sir. Can you go all out? We're good with the EDTs. The ones that have arrived should be enough for now. The rest that haven't arrived, they can return to their district.
Take a quick walk down here. See if we can get a partial glimpse of nothing over there. That second cameraman's on scene. Can't see nothing over there, can you? I'm gonna try it and see. See what you can see over there. You might be able to see something, you might not. Can you see this? Is that the porch right there?
Charlie 415.
So you could. That's the porch right there.
15.
Where?
Right here, to your left. If you look real close,
I have one witness with me. Where do you guys want me to take him?
you have to look real close. See the debris on the ground?
Yankee 905. Headquarters. 905.
Yeah, any witnesses that we locate that
So,
were on the porch during this incident? if
I
they
can't-
could
I can't get a
transfer
good
up to
view,
headquarters, I'd
but-
appreciate it.
This whole section came down, if you could really see it. See, right there. Can you see that up there?
All witnesses found will be transferred to headquarters.
That's partial porch right there.
Yeah, and please let me know if anyone's identified a witness and if they are bringing them up to headquarters. So we have a complete count of who's heading up there.
Yeah, I can see it. The camera might not pick it up, though, but I can see it. You want to? Yeah, go ahead. I'll be behind you because I can go higher up. You get a pretty good.
First floor, second floor?
It's like the second floor. It's like the second floor because the first floor porch looks like it's intact. It's the top floor, the whole railing's missing. I can't see the top floor. I have to go on the other side to see that. I mean, let me get. I'm gonna put some better eyes on this.
Dorchester, Europe Box 3536 Willowwood Street and Winston Road, 2232.
So I can't lighten that up. That's the problem. So the railings came off. That's what happened. The front railings are off completely. Like maybe they were leaning against it and the whole thing came off.
Bravo 692.
C3, a building collapse. 39 Harwood Street, Dorchester. C3, a building
Sure,
collapse.
you make the 9
39
number for
Harwood Street,
MBA
Dorchester.
college
Europe
from on
Box
your project.
3536 Willowwood Street and Winston Road, 2233.
So that's part of the railing over there, I think. See if I can I'm gonna use my light and see if I can lighten this up a little bit. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. How this looks?
Alright, my number is going to be 252-052-055. Thank you.
Oh, get this shit out of here. Private property. Out of here.
All right.
Out of here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
No. How the fuck y'all doing this?
All you gotta say is leave.
Who came in with us was the one.
Leave.
That's what we're doing.
All right. All you gotta do is say leave, and we're leaving. That's how the law works. You can't stay once you say leave. But you can always walk on the other side. Oh man. That's what I'm doing the same thing you're doing. You could.
Yeah.
It's kind of dark. I don't have a bright enough light to actually, I should have brought my brighter light. I have a brighter light, but I didn't bring it with me. Can you see anything on that side over there?
If I had the balls to just walk down there, I'd be fine. But
I'll take a.
there might be an opening back there. It looks like there's trees between the yards. And
Yeah,
permission, so.
this might be overshooting the area though. This might be too far over. You can't really see anything because it's so dark, but once you put light on it, you might be able to see what we're looking at. No, it's too dark. You need a bright enough light to really cast it all the way over there.
Charlie 415, can I get a supervisor to 70?
But basically, the second floor railings of the porch kind of pulled away, and the whole banister came
You have
down.
a supervisor on hardwood up to 7.
So it looked like the focus is on the second floor, not the top floor. And somebody did say the second floor. I think I did say second floor. But other than that, you really can't see too much because of the darkness. If it was a little bit lighter, you might be able to see more. Hopefully everybody's okay. That's the most important thing. Porches could be replaced, lives cannot. So hopefully everybody makes it a speedy recovery. I'm gonna head back to the front where everybody's at. The fire department they may make a speech about what happened and what they came across when they came up here, and we'll find out. Channel 5's over here, Channel 10, Channel 7. I think I seen Fox 25 as well. So they're all pretty much over here. They're gonna do a live feed on channel what's that, Channel 7? I think they're gonna do a live feed on theirs. So this is gonna pretty much be a long, dragged out scene, because they gotta do an investigation. Crime scene response gotta come down here. They're gonna take a lot of pictures. Building inspector gotta come down here. They right now the porches cannot be used because they're not structurally sound. So they might have to take it down and redo it all the way over. But that's gonna be after they do the investigation. So. That's an older style porch too. It's not like a newer style.
Bravo Tango 55.
Driving, are you staying on, sir?
Tango 55. sir. You can take a paper swab. It's gonna be 169 MLK. Have it.
Hey, how are you? Good, good, not too bad.
Yeah, it's where that white car is at.
Yeah,
On the left over there.
gotcha.
It's kind of like in front.
Yeah.
They've been coming out of
The
there.
back of it, so it looked like the railing fell off.
Really?
The whole railing came down. They might have been leaning against the railing and it all came down at one time. Yeah.
First, I don't know if you heard the radio. It was like
I did hear a little bit as I was coming over here. It wasn't. It was just a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
and then they found two other people and shit.
Right. It was just everybody was like screaming, yelling, and
Yeah.
it was just a whole lot of going on at one time. You know, they called in a building collapse, and I think they made it as almost like a tech rescue.
Yeah. I'm over here getting shots at the guy on the gurney. And this guy over there in his shirt kept getting in the way. I'm like, come
Oh,
on,
wow.
dude. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Everybody from every network's gonna be over here on this one.
Yeah.
Think they're gonna make a speech about
Yeah, the fire chief.
fire chiefs? Gonna
Yeah,
make a
the
speech.
fire chief. Fire chief. Yeah, how are you? The fire chief.
He's,
PR guy.
since we have so far a porch, but they call it a building class, but it's a porch. It's not like a actual collapse, but the railings did fall off, and people did fall off the second floor. It looks like.
Is Woodrow from Blue Hill Ave still shut down?
Partially, it is because there's cruisers in there.
Is Woodrow still down the Blue, shut down? Yankee 905? Yankee 905. So any police officer that doesn't have a specific assignment, have them meet me in front of the address here, 39 Howard Street.
So it's number 39
Alright,
Hardwood.
meet at 39 Hardwood. Also, sir, we still shutting down Woodrow Ave to Blue. Yankee 905.
It's hard for me to answer that question because he's not over there. He's on this side. He can't see that street over there, so he don't know what's on that side.
Engine 50, ladder 9, a central station alarm. 1 Warren Street, Charlestown. Engine 50, ladder 9, a central station alarm.
I know. So a lot of these porches, they do have a capacity, and they say they usually, well, no one rates them, but they're supposed to be rated. So you're supposed to rate a porch based off of the strength and integrity of the like if you're using a 4x4 or 6x6. Some of the older porches back in the day were built with 6x6s. A lot of these newer porches that they're using 4x4s. 4x4s do work, but sometimes they're not strong enough. So,
Getting shots fired across 163 East Cottage. About 10 shots heard.
10
As well as
shots.
people screaming. start you some more. No shot spotter activation yet.
They got shots fired on
We
these
got it on the
cars.
way.
We'll find out what that's going
Alright,
on.
101, if you can start in as well. Got 2 males rode off on mopeds. No travel or direction yet. 101, we got it. Bravo PS. Bravo 913, I have it. I'll start making my way.
That might just be shots fired. Nobody
Everything
injured.
heard, nothing seen except for those 2 subjects on the mopeds. Table hold 1, send it. I got it.
That's on the B2 side. Yeah, they got 10 shots fired, but nobody injured. Yeah, nobody injured so far. So I'll keep an eye on it.
Tango Echo 507 Ocean North. Can you send that down, please? I got it.
Ladder 6, a motor vehicle accident with injury, Talbot Avenue, and...
Again, no descriptions, no victims as of yet.
Ladder 6, a motor vehicle accident with injury, Talbot Avenue, and Norfolk Street, Dorchester, nearest bus 342 Codman Square, 2244.
Who's got the chopper in the sky? You got the chopper in the sky? That's your chopper?
No, it's not us.
That's not yours?
No.
Somebody's chopper. Don't they have spotlights on those choppers? They should have spotlights on them, right?
Huh?
Don't they have spotlights on the choppers? They got a
I
big.
don't think ours does.
You don't?
I don't think so.
You can put one on there. Tell them you want a
I know,
spotlight
right?
on there.
That would help.
Yeah.
See something.
You definitely can do that. Just tell them Nez said it. Tell them Nez Porter said put a spotlight on it.
Yes, sir, go ahead. Taking 1 witness from the scene to headquarters. Model's going to be 7908.0.
It might be that might be channel 7. Is that your chopper? Hey Admiral, is that one of yours? It's not yours? It must be yours, man. Who else is it? NBC? Oh, NBC. I don't have the chopper frequency in my radio. I used to have that in there.
Bravo 201, we'll be on 20. You can up those. Send out shots fired down. I got it.
I go up in the chopper every now and then. Whenever the guy goes on vacation or is on holiday,
Mm-hmm.
I go up there.
Oh, okay. Here comes crime scene response showing. Get an image of them coming down the street. Watch your back. That truck might try to go inside there. Just be careful. Crime scene response is just
Fox 431.
he's probably just gonna park it there. We'll see what they decide to do. They might go down there, but right now they just arrived.
To the Fox 431.
Once they get their commands, they might. Step on it, it's easier. Always step on it, man.
Are we sure this is not on C6?
What's up, my man?
Double check that.
Anything over 6 feet, step on it. So crime scene responses just arrived. Like they're gonna treat this as a crime right now, basically.
I believe it's going to be on the soft side.
Yeah, he's up.
Sorry, 104. I was speaking with channel 6.
So crime scene response has arrived. They're gonna definitely need some light back there. So they're gonna they bring their lights with them. They have a lot of stage lighting, so they're gonna light that area up, take a lot of pictures. Can you actually see that from there, from that angle?
Bravo K3.
Wow.
Yeah, people on scene are saying a male in a white shirt was yelling at a female walking down towards Norfolk, screaming, "You missed, you missed." We're going to go down there and check it out. Does C11 have something going on?
C11 guess not. Oh, do they have anything on there? I don't know.
Yeah, apparently they received the same call as we did. However, theirs mapped on their side. They received the same information we got, just shots heard.
What's going on, Cap? How you been? Good to see you.
Okay, we got it.
What happened, right?
Yeah, I heard, yeah.
Porch collapsed.
Right.
The refrigerator fell on the woman. It was hard.
Oh, wow.
She's in critical condition.
That's it.
It was a refrigerator.
Bravo 913, just to confirm,
Alright,
no
take
shots
care, buddy.
fired. Is that correct, sir?
Wow.
No shots fired. 913, if we have any callers from our district, can you have a unit go meet with them to try to get more specifics on this, to determine if they happen on us or elsewhere?
Oh, 660.
660.
Unknown it's relatable. We have a dirt bike and a moped. It's fed through the...
So, it is crazy. I'm trying to figure why it was even up there in the first place. Yeah. Somebody's got the answer to that. This channel. Hey, what's up, my man?
Just looking at the cameras for that shot. There was a...
Look at her. She's carrying out equipment today. Look at this. Hold on. I gotta get into this.
White sneakers, white sweater maybe. That reacts as if he's getting shot at about 2242.
Who's got the drone in the sky? That you with the drone? You got the drone in the sky? I won't even mess with you. I know it's not you. I know. It's probably fire department. Somebody's got a drone up in the sky. It's not me.
Light-skinned male, front of the 7-Eleven, wearing shorts, white sneakers, white sweater. Shots came in around 11:42. And C11's not finding anything on their side of East Cottage and Columbia.
So they're gonna try to go door to door and ask.
Which side? For now, you're gonna have to, yeah.
They're gonna try to see if they get any witnesses that saw what happened.
905.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people tied up, but do I have two service units that go to 204 Woodrow Ave? There are people in the backyard there. That's going to be part of this crime scene, and we have to get folks out of there.
People in the backyard. It's not me.
We have 2 units. Head over to 204.
I was back there, but I got out of there. I got out of there when I had the chance to.
Yeah, please assign somebody to that.
I got it. Code 412.
So that's what we have so far. Porch collapse. Looks like at least 8 people went to the hospital. I don't know if they got the exact number, but no. If my math is right, it looks like 8 people went to the hospital. 1 critical. More details to follow. An older style porch. It's not a newer style.
58, can I get an I number when you're ready?
Definitely an older style porch. Probably been around for over at least 50 years. It's definitely not a modern style porch.
Yankee 905.
Yankee 905.
Did anyone answer up for that?
No, I've been trying to raise several of the emergency officers.
Okay, I want a status and location of everyone on B3 assigned to this incident.
Sorry, 411, what does he need?
He needs the units over to 204 Woodrow Ave.
I'll head over.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I also need another service unit to go over there. Step back. And my understanding is there are people and maybe media. So we're going to, at 204 Woodrow is going to be part of the crime scene. So let's...
Charlie Alpha 81. Charlie Alpha 81.
Just so I'll grab a couple of patrolmen, we'll go over there and we'll extend the crime scene over to 204 Woodrow. I'll take care of that.
Thank you,
You need somebody else? Everybody here?
We're just Boston 25.
Is he coming around? We'll wait. We don't want to do it twice.
Sorry to hold everyone up.
We don't want to do it twice. I think he walked around. Was he down that end?
that?
She's not up here in a minute. You guys can just start. It's fine.
We're waiting for your...
Siobhan, my photographer.
Okay. Is she coming?
Oh, she went to go grab something, yeah.
We can wait.
Well, we got it. Headed over there right now.
Again, I Bravo 913. I have those. Alright, again, I need 2 service unit EDTs to free up. I got a Stabbin, Talbot, Norwell.
Stabbing, Talbot, and Noah.
K1, right here. Start EMS.
We're live off the top, no matter what. Hey, Rem. Do you want to just power up your live shot in case? Yeah, set up our live because...
So you said the red 204 window? There's nobody back here.
Yes, K1, we have a confirmed stab to the right arm. Alright, Charlie, PS.
Okay.
Papa, Charlie. Confirmed stab to the
He's running. He's coming.
104, 716, can you meet me over here, please?
Here she comes.
Sorry, guys. Thank you for waiting.
Okay. So, hey, Rem. Rema, you come with your camera. Because we have to be live no matter what. Okay, sorry. You can start.
All right.
Yeah. Go
Stabby, say your first and last name. Doesn't know.
Roger Marshall, Chief of Operations for Boston Fire Department. It's approximately 10 o'clock this evening. We got reports of a building collapse. And upon arrival, crews found multiple victims that had fallen from the 3rd floor of the rear of 39 Hardwood Street. At this time, there are 3 persons critical, and again, there are multiple other victims that are taken to various hospitals throughout the city.
What were the circumstances surrounding what could have possibly caused this collapse? Was there a large gathering?
There was a large gathering, but at this time it's still under investigation. The Boston Police are actually actively doing an investigation. Also awaiting ISD from the building department to show up, and Boston EMS did the transport of the victims.
We were told at least 7 transported. Is that safe to say, or is the number greater than that?
We believe it's 9.
9, okay.
Transported.
And so of the 9, 3 are critical.
Yes, that's what.
Talk about just the efforts after this initially happened. Was anybody trapped?
All the victims were on the ground level upon our arrival, and initially what we think is after the initial collapse, there was a secondary collapse of the material that was on the deck. There was a refrigerator and other various materials up on the 3rd floor that also collapsed in a secondary collapse. We think that also affected the victims on the ground level.
Are people able to stay in the house tonight?
At this time, like I said, we're still awaiting ISD to assess the structural stability of the building. So at this time, we're still waiting that from ISD.
And the types of injuries that we're looking at?
Again, our folks, we basically, removed the victims from the area and transported them over to Boston EMS. So EMS actually knows the various injuries that we do.
Any warning to people about just kind of gatherings on back porches and some of these older buildings? I'm not sure the integrity.
Yeah, the warnings are obviously you have to be aware of the age of these buildings, the types of material that we're storing on the buildings, the total weight. Every building has a weight limit capacity. So we're saying that 9 people was on this porch. I think we've heard of multiple other incidents where various people have been on porches and decks and they've let go. So there's a lot of these things are hidden by cosmetic fixes that it's not visible from the naked eye. So just caution to everyone, if they don't know the stability of their decks and porches, just to heed the weight limits.
Thanks, Chief.
How often should those porches be inspected?
Rodney Marshall.
And will you say it first, at the very beginning of this press basics?
The initial of this, we got a report of a building collapse and multiple victims. And upon arrival, we found multiple victims on the ground level of 39 Hardwood Street, which have been since transported to various hospitals throughout the city.
And how many victims?
9.
All transported?
All transported. And various injuries.
Okay, I think I got the rest.
One question: how often should those porches be inspected? Do you know? That's the most important question. I think it's every 5 years.
That'll be for the building department.
It should be every 5. It should be every 5 years. ISD is supposed to inspect those.
Second floor that came down? The third floor was...
Do you know the answer? How often should the porches be inspected?
What's that?
How often should the porches be inspected?
Every time you pull a building permit to do some work.
Oh. But if you don't pull a building permit, that never gets inspected?
If somebody calls up and notices like damage, then you'd
so somebody's slacking.
For the building. No, I mean,
because what if I had a porch over 20 years old and never been inspected? Then what happens? Somebody walks on and it collapses. The wood's rotted out and all that kind of stuff. It should be every 5 years. It's supposed to be. I'll check with the engineers and find out. Somebody's supposed to be inspecting those every 5 years.
Yeah, that'd be a question for the building department.
ISD.
Yeah.
And ISD, they slack a lot. I met a lot of those guys, and they're not the pleasant guys to talk to. They don't know too much.
How'd you do in that second house?
You can't see too much. You can only see the debris on the ground. You heard what happened, though, right?
Yeah.
They told you all the details. 9 people. Hold on a second.
Up on the third.
Let me tell you all the details. 1 second.
People were rushed to the hospital, and 3 of them are in critical condition after they fell from the 3rd floor porch, and that porch collapsed. And this is happening right here on Hardwood Street. This is as close as we can get. You can see the street is taped off.
No problem, man.
Rachel Wilson's fire chief of operations tells us 3 people are in critical condition. A total of 9 people rushed to area hospitals after a third floor porch collapsed here on Harwood Street in Dorchester. Let me step out of the way and show you what we're seeing here as investigators try to figure out what happened.
All right, guys, that's what we have so far. A lot of building codes require things to get inspected every 5 years. Fire balconies every 5 years, brickwork every 5 years, porches, etc. all should be done every 5 years, because in 5 years there's a lot of deterioration and weathering and structural change. So that's why they say 5 years. They stick to a kind of common number. So it doesn't fall under the fire department. It falls under the ISD, Inspection of Service Building Department. And technically they're supposed to go to, like, if you have a fire balcony, which we don't see one over here, but fire balconies have to be checked every 5 years as well by a licensed installer. Like usually it's a metal person, because most balconies are made out of metal. So it'll be like Elliott Ironworks or Rico Ironworks, something like that, that they'll be inspecting those, make sure they're properly installed and not rusted, not shaking, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of the building code is large, but rule of thumb is every 5 years. Banisters, railings, all that stuff is supposed to be inspected. And the owner should maintain it in good working condition, but it's on the building department to make sure it's in good working order, because the owner may not do it. I mean, it may be, the wrong type of wood. So somebody has to make sure it's being done properly. And ISD is the one that's supposed to enforce all that. I don't know. One day we'll talk about ISD. That's another thing altogether. What's going on, my man? What's up, man? How you been?
Good. It's been a while.
Yeah, how you been?
I'm good. How you been?
Good. Not too bad.
I'm in the community. I'm still watching.
You watching my stuff?
Oh,
you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're the best news guy out there, though.
No.
You don't think so?
What's his name?
What's his
from
name?
Channel 7.
He taught me though.
Yeah, he's a crime
He's
boss.
good though. I like him though. He's good.
Yeah.
He's the one that called me and told me about it.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Well, we're a close group.
You close group?
No, we're a close group.
Oh yeah.
You're in, bro.
Yeah, got to do it, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch up to you guys, man.
No, you're doing just fine.
Doing fine?
You get here quicker than we do.
I sure do. I try, man.
And you're on a bike.
No, I'm not using the bike today. I got a vehicle this time. Sometimes I use the bike. I'm thinking.
I met a guy like you out in Worcester, a real guy who wants to get some stuff and feed some stuff in.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm like, you can do it, man.
Somebody give me a lot.
You just gotta get there.
Yeah, a lot of people give me ideas. I'm talking to a lot of different people, and they tell me what I can do, like to build other stuff onto it. So we'll see what happens, you know.
Yeah, most definitely.
Got to do it.
You got it covered. It's good to see you.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to network with a lot of people out there. Even this guy right here. I'm gonna have to network with this guy right here. He might give me insights. He's laughing. He's like, nah, not me. But everybody's helpful. No matter how much they talk or how little they talk, everybody helps in their own way. And I didn't get here all by myself. Trust me, guys. I had motivation. Somebody motivated me to do this, and then I had other motivations and thoughts and ideas. And next thing you know, they said just keep doing it. And then I started off as just a trial and everything. I wasn't not planning on being a YouTube person at all. But my son, he literally kicked me in the butt and told me to get out there and do it. And I said, all right, I'm gonna do it. And now here I am doing it. And he's watching my videos all the time, saying I'm doing pretty good. He's telling me input and different things, and here I am. So a lot of motivation from cameramen too. Whether you know that, some of these guys they're behind the scenes. You don't see what they do and how they contact, how they communicate with each other. Everybody's a network over here. Everybody talks to each other. They all probably got each other's phone numbers. Like they call you, they tell you the stories, they tell you what you think about the story. Some stories they can't cover, they let other people cover them. There's a lot of stuff that goes on that you're not even aware of. But it's like a family basically, and they all help each other out. They all give each other respect. No one's trying to get the better footage than the other person. They all, it's like a brother sisterhood. You know what I mean? That's how it is. Other than that, this is what we have. Pretty serious porch collapse. Look like they said at least 3 pretty serious injuries. The other ones, they're pretty banged up too, but it look like they're going to make it recover. They're saying it's a 3rd floor porch that collapsed. More details to follow. Allegedly, there was a refrigerator stored on that porch, and that refrigerator fell down on top of somebody and causing serious injuries. They were injured already on the floor, but the refrigerator made more injuries. So that'd be more details to follow.
If we could identify who they are and what they're doing right now.
Alright guys, I think this is pretty much it. I'm gonna try to wrap this up and head up out of here because this is gonna be an all-day thing. They're still waiting for the building inspector to show up. I'm not sure if he or she's here yet, but we'll see how that turns out. Get to see all the news people out here, the cameramen, the newscasters. Some of them do double duty. I don't see my is Fox 25 out here? I don't even. They must be here, but maybe it's a different cameraman. But that's what we have. Pretty. All right, guys. If anything else comes up, we'll be sure to get back to you. Let me give you an image of these guys coming up here too, the firefighters.
That's why we do.
I said it's dangled.
Is that what I should say?
Dangling.
So I gotta start interviewing you. How long have you been a camera woman?
3 years?
3 years, and you're doing pretty good, right?
I should freaking hope so.
All right, keep up the good work.
That's what they pay me for.
There you go.
38 years.
38 years?
And I'm retiring in August.
You'll be retired
I wanted to make 40.
So you're going to retire this August?
Yeah.
All right.
They're buying or selling. I wanted to make 40.
They're not.
I've been in Boston 30 years.
Oh wow.
5 years in Providence and 5 years in Springfield.
Cool. Not bad at all. Keep up the good work, man.
No, I'm done in August.
You done in August?
I'm taking the buyout.
Friday, Monday,
There's
July
no
7th.
future.
They're buying you out.
Monday, July
Yeah,
7th.
me and
Few other.
a lot of guys.
A lot of. That's crazy.
10 family reunion, Monday the 7th. I'm going to crash it. Second Monday's off.
Oh, that'll be cool. But you know what? We should wait till Timmy O'Donnell has a party and I'll text you. Timmy always has retirement party.
Right now, I want to go all of Howard Street blocked, both sides.
Give me a day.
And 204 Woodrow blocked. Do I have any other intersections, like Woodrow Ave, is that going completely free?
We're at Lucerne and Hardwood. Lucerne and Hardwood. All right, guys. I'm not gonna run you because this is gonna be here several hours. I'm gonna hang around for a little bit, but I'm not gonna record the entire event because this is gonna take a lot of.
Do we need any more intersections along Woodrow blocked off?
Before I shut this off, let me see anything else I can catch or gather. Multiple news networks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7 news networks over there. She got the big light. That's worth an investment. That light she has right there is definitely worth the investment. That's the ISD building inspector right there.
Again, you're coming in low.
He's going that way.
Assistant securing a stabbing scene, Talbot and Norwell.
So it's Talbot and Norwell, huh?
Okay, I was released as an EDT, but I'll head back over there from 5.
All right, guys, I'm gonna shut this off. Anything else comes up, we'll get back to you. Catch you guys in the next one.